Hello, Aquarius. This is Malik with Malik's Mystical Magic and Intuitive Consultations. This is your reading, Aquarius. This reading is for the full moon in Sagittarius, okay, which is also called a blue moon, okay. So this is going to be about amplified truth, amplified release, and karmic alignment, okay. So Aquarius, Sagittarius energy deals with truth, belief systems, and what you stand on. So whatever has been off for you, unclear, or just not sitting right in your spirit, Aquarius, this full moon in Sagittarius is going to bring that to the surface, okay? So what we're going to be tapping into for you, Aquarius, is asking the universe, spirit, what truth, okay, is being revealed to you during this full moon in Sagittarius, and what do you need to release in order to align with that truth, Aquarius? And to get that insight, I will be using the Light Seers Tarot deck. If there's any cards in there that I need to get deeper clarity on, I will be using my Deviant Moon Tarot deck to do so. I will finish off your reading with a powerful oracle message from the Anubis Oracle deck with numerology, and that's the Anubis Oracle box there. So with that said, let's go ahead and tap into it. Aquarius, okay? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors. Please tap into the energy of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Sun, Moon, Rising, Spirit. What truth is being revealed to Aquarius during this full moon in Sagittarius? And what does Aquarius need to release in order to align with this truth? Okay, let's see. Aquarius. This video is being recorded, all of them, all 12 of them posted at the same time. They're all being recorded on the 26th of May. Aquarius. One more. Thank you. There we go. Sagittarius energy. Temperance been coming out for a lot of readings. Okay. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. I like your flow of your energy and your cards. Let's see here. First card out is the Hermit in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Nine of Cups. King of Swords reverse. There you go, showing up in reverse though. And Four of Wands is in reverse as well. Overall energy is your major arcana, the Fool, but it is in reverse. Fear of taking a leap here. Bottom of the deck is Four of Swords, Death, and Eight of Cups. Wow, something ended or something is about to end. Okay, and behind the Eight of Cups is the Devil reverse. Somebody is freeing themselves of some toxicity up in here, okay? So, Aquarius, starting off here with the Hermit in reverse, okay? So, this is telling me that you've been avoiding going within. Or maybe you've been avoiding facing something you already know. Not wanting to sit with it. Distracting yourself. Avoiding deeper reflection. Okay? And what you've been doing with the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Swords here. These two cards here. You've been moving slow. Steady. but still also avoiding making a clear decision. So this is what I would call dragging your feet, taking your time, but also not fully choosing what you need to be choosing. So you've been in the state, of, and maybe I'll deal with it later, dragging your feet, okay? So the contradiction here is the Nine of Cups, okay? And the Nine of Cups on the surface, you're content. Things feel okay. You're comfortable. But then we got the King of Swords in reverse. You're not being fully honest with yourself or someone else. So you know something, but you're not saying it. Okay, Aquarius? There you go with that detached energy now. And then we got Four of Wands, the real issue here. Okay, something here isn't stable. It's not secure, or it's not giving you the sense of home or foundation that it should be giving you. And this could be relationship instability, home environment, or just something that doesn't feel right to you, okay? And the overall energy is the Fool in reverse. So you're hesitant to take a leap, even though you know something needs to change. So this is the fear of unknown, holding back and just not trusting the next step. Okay, so bottom of the deck, Four of Swords, okay, Death card, Eight of Cups, and the Devil reversed. This is loud energy here because this is telling me, Aquarius, that you already know something is over and you're in the process of walking away from it, okay? The Four of Swords is you thinking, resting, and processing. The Death card is ending and a transformation. This is Eight of Cups, you walking away. And the Devil is in reverse. You're freeing yourself. So this is already ending. You're just mentally catching up to it. Okay, so I would say the truth that's trying to be revealed to you, Aquarius, is that something that you've been avoiding facing is already over or no longer aligned, and you know it. Okay, because with the Hermit being in reverse here, you're avoiding the truth. With the Two of Swords here, you're not deciding. With the Fool in reverse here, you're not moving. Then you got the Death card here, okay, and the Eight of Cups. The Death card and the Eight of Cups is ending and walking away. So you know you ain't confused. You just delaying it, dragging your feet. Aquarius, what you need to release is the hesitation, okay? The fear of change, the avoiding the truth and staying comfortable in something that's not aligned for you. You got to stop sitting in something that you already know that you are outgrowing, okay? You're not stuck. You're just not moving. Now, I do want to clarify this Hermit in the reverse, okay? And also the Fool in reverse, because I think that's where the hesitation and the avoidance is coming from, okay? So let's see why we have this energy showing up. Aquarius. Spirit guides, tap into the energy of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. We are clarifying the Hermit reversed and the Fool reversed for the full moon in Sagittarius reading. Thank you. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. So let's see. Why is the Hermit in reverse? Okay, Hermit in reverse is clarified by Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands reverse, and Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Okay, so both cards are showing up in both decks. Okay, and then Seven of Swords is in reverse, so maybe something came out. Okay. But let's clarify the Fool in reverse. The Fool in reverse, Spirit, for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. The Fool in reverse is clarified by Nine of Swords reverse, the Tower, and Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. Okay, so getting into the Hermit in reverse, okay? Not wanting to see things for what they are, avoiding it, okay? We got the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. So I will say this, and then the Seven of Swords in reverse that I saw, okay? So Aquarius, you've been going back and forth on something that you already know you need to walk away from, okay? The Two of Pentacles is juggling, indecision, trying to balance something. So you've been trying to manage it instead of ending it. The Nine of Wands is in reverse here. So you're tired, okay? You don't have the energy to keep holding on to this. And then the Eight of Cups here again. This is your confirmation that you already know you need to walk away, okay? There's nothing here to guess. And then with me seeing the Seven of Swords in reverse, something came out, or maybe you realized something that you couldn't ignore anymore. Maybe there was some truth that was exposed, some deception that was revealed, or maybe some self-awareness. You can't play blind to it anymore, Aquarius, okay? Now, I want to talk about this Fool as the overall energy, okay? Fool in reverse being clarified by Nine of Swords in reverse, the Tower, and the Queen of Pentacles here. This is the reason that you're hesitating. You've already gone through the worst of it mentally, because that Nine of Swords is in reverse as you're coming out of the stress, the anxiety, the overthinking. And then the Tower, boom, something already shook you. Something already broke down, okay? So I would say you've already had the moment where everything changed. Okay, and now what you're trying to hold on to is the Queen of Pentacles. You're trying to hold on to stability, to ground yourself, trying to keep things together, because the Queen of Pentacles energy represents comfort, stability, and security. So Aquarius, you're not moving because you're trying to stay stable, okay? You're not moving because you're trying to stay stable. This Knight of Wands here that I'm seeing at the bottom of this deck here, your spirit is ready to move. This is action, passion, forward movement, okay? Aquarius, so part of you already wants to go. You're just holding yourself back with the Fool from taking a leap. You hesitating, fear of, taking that leap, okay? So I would say for you, Aquarius, the truth here that's being revealed to you is that you already know something needs to end. You've already been shown the truth. You are being called to walk away, okay? But you're hesitating because you're trying to hold on to that stability, okay? When you have the Eight of Cups come in twice, that is walking away. That is Spirit confirming that you need to walk away if you haven't already. There is a realization that came in with the Tower, or will be coming in with the Tower. And the Queen of Pentacles is you holding on. And then the Full reverse here is the hesitation. So you're not confused, Aquarius. You're just not ready to let go of the comfort yet, okay? So what you need to release is the need to stay comfortable in something that is just no longer aligned for you. Juggling it, holding on to it, delaying the inevitable. You got to stop trying to make something stable that already showed you that it's not stable. You already walked away in your spirit. Now your actions just need to catch up with that, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the oracle message, because there is nothing else to say other than what is the deeper spiritual message behind this. So you can stop procrastinating and do what you need to do, okay, Aquarius? So let's get into it. Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, ancient wisdom, ancient DNA, ascendant masters, the universe, the divine source, most high. I call upon you, ask you to touch and tap into the energy of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. We are pulling an oracle message for their full moon in Sagittarius reading. Please show the message that is for Aquarius' highest purpose. Thank you. Okay, Aquarius, we have here. Oh, wow. So you got the Osiris as well. Okay. Card number 13. Okay. This is regeneration, transmutation, and beauty. So here we go. You're going through a transformation. Okay. And so Aquarius, this is the transformation energy that's really already in progress, okay? Because what came up in your reading, you already know something is ending. You already know you need to walk away. So you're not at the beginning of this. You're actually in the middle of the transformation, okay? So Osiris is about death and rebirth. Something has already ended energetically, okay? And the death card, the Eight of Cups that came up twice, the Tower. So this tells me that this has already shifted and you're just catching up to it physically, okay? Now, as far as the word transmutation here, this is where Aquarius, your energy is stuck, because this isn't about letting it go. This is about becoming something new because of it, all right? So I would say you're hesitating because you're still holding on to the old version of this situation, okay? Because with that Fool being in reverse, that tells me that that's that hesitation. I go back to that there. But the numerology of this here, the 13 is divine feminine, okay? But you break it down to a 4, foundation, structure, stability, okay? So after this transformation, Aquarius, you're being guided to rebuild your life on something more solid, okay? So I will say what you need to release, Aquarius, during this full moon in Sagittarius is resistance to this transformation. Release the hesitation, the fear of change, holding on to what already ended, because this transformation is happening whether you move with it or not. It is happening. Now you're in the middle of it, so going back now. You're not losing anything. You're just being reshaped, and the more you resist it, the harder it's gonna feel. Okay, but the moment that you accept it, everything else starts to align. Okay, so I hope this resonates for you, Aquarius. If it does, drop a little comment. Let me know. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would love for you to join the Soul Tribe here. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I will be popping out in the next coming days to do a live for a full breakdown of this full moon in Sagittarius. So stay tuned. Hope you pull up. And Aquarius, as above, so below, as within, so without, so mote it be. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. Catch you on the other side.